Tiffany Stern, and I'm editing the Tempest for Arden 4. This is my Folio Matters crux. And here's the speech from the Folio. As you can see, it's spoken by Mirror, short for Miranda. And my question is, does Miranda actually speak this speech? As you can see, it begins, Abhorred Slave. And the speech goes on, it's talking to Caliban to call him vicious, savage, brutish, and of a vile race. Well, since 1667, people have been doubting that Miranda spoke this speech. At that time, the thought was, this is not a very ladylike speech, and it doesn't really fit Miranda's character. So the speech has been given to Prospero. But then last century, the speech was triumphantly returned to Miranda, as it says in the Folio. And the argument then was, well, Miranda's an empowered woman, and she is confronting the man who, after all, tried to rape her, and is telling him what she thinks. Well, I'm not persuaded by either of those arguments, but I do have to work out who says this crucial text. One thing I think about is Caliban's response to this speech. He says, "You taught me language, and my profit on't is I know how to curse." Did Miranda, at the time when she was on the island, when she was 3, did she teach Caliban English and cursing? Well, that seems unlikely to me. That seems more likely to be Prospero. And the other thing I think about is Prospero's own language. He loves using the word slave. He uses it of Ariel as well as Caliban, and he uses it 6 times, and always is here as some mixture of insult and statement. And that's not so much the way that Miranda talks. She tends to use actual names. If, though, I want to argue that this speech is in fact Prospero's, how will I explain the speech heading? Well, later on in the play, Sebastian and Antonio, their names are reversed. How does that happen? As it seems, compositors, printers in the printing house, kept names ready composed, and they could slip the wrong one in for a speech. So that's how I would explain it if I wanted to do that. But then I worry in myself. I'm not meant to interpret the play as an editor, I'm meant to present it and explain it. Am I in danger of personally trying to save Miranda from this racist, horrible speech because I'd rather all of that belonged to Prospero? That's my problem. Miranda could, after all, be a mini Prospero. She has learnt from him. So that's my crux, and I have not resolved it yet.